Hey, what's going on? In this lesson, we're going to be talking about the infamous bar chord. The way I learned was to put my fingers like this, cross my fingers like this. Okay. All right. And I grab my uke like this. And then just smash all my strings. So what I'm doing here is I'm giving my index finger, I'm reinforcing my index finger with my middle finger. Now, that's just a starting point, okay? Eventually, you'll start to loosen your middle finger off, and eventually you'll be able to do all your strings without the help of your middle finger. Now, if you try that out and that's still too much, maybe you're cramping, your hand starts to cramp or your forearm starts to hurt, don't worry. We're going to break it down even more. So let's start off with this. We're going to play on your two first strings. Okay, so these right here. All right. Go ahead and take your index finger and put it on the first two strings on the first fret. So it should look like this. All right. And I'm firmly pressing on it, not so hard that your hand starts to cramp right here, because that's exactly what happens to me. It might be different for you, but if it's hurting you, you're doing it wrong. It shouldn't hurt that. It shouldn't hurt. So go ahead and play those two strings together like this, like they're one string. Or you're just strumming two strings, that's it. All right? And then I want you to walk up the neck. Go all the way to the 5th fret and walk back down. All right, and do that several times. Okay, so make that part of your practice routine until you start building strength in your hand to be able to play those two strings. And when you do it, you might think, well, that's easy. And if it does feel like it's too easy, go ahead and increase it by one string. So now you're doing the first three strings. 1, 2, 3, right? So now you're going, leave this one out, just the first three strings. One more time. And remember, you can enforce the strength, how much pressure you put on this finger, if you need to, by using your middle finger and crossing it over to your index finger and just pressing down like this. Okay. Now, once you feel confident with those three strings, go ahead and add the 4th string. Right? Now we've got all 4 strings. Then you can start experimenting by adding your ring finger onto the 4th string, adding your middle finger to the 3rd string, 2nd fret, so it'll look like this. Okay? But until you feel strong enough, go ahead and start on those 2 strings. And build up. 3rd string. And then, of course, 4th string. And then you'll be able to play your bar chords.